I'm your host, BrightLearn, and today we're exploring a subject that's been gaining a lot of attention lately: gut health, digestion, and the microbiome. We're going to unpack an incredible interview with Dr. Basima Williams, a leading expert in functional medicine, who recently joined Mike Adams on BrightLearn.com to discuss these crucial topics. Now, if you're like me, you've probably heard a lot about gut health, but maybe you're not quite sure why it's so important or how it affects your overall well-being. Well, Williams is here to enlighten us. She's the creator of a new docuseries called Feel Good Gut Health, which is streaming at brightu.com. During the interview, Adams kicks things off by highlighting the often overlooked importance of gut health. He mentions that while this topic has been around for a while, it's only recently that people are starting to pay more attention to it. And Williams agrees, emphasizing that her practice focuses on the 5 pillars of health and wellness: nutrition, sleep, exercise, stress management, and social engagement. But she points out that nutrition is where she sees the most significant impact on her patients' health. Williams explains that she created the Feel Good Gut Health course because she found herself repeating the same information to her patients over and over again. The course is designed to provide a comprehensive framework for healing the gut and achieving optimal health. She emphasizes that there's a lot of misinformation out there, and her goal is to offer a complete package that people can rely on. One of the most intriguing points she makes is about the concept of leaky gut. She explains that the gut is a delicate membrane that separates the outside world from the inside, and it's closely linked to our immune system. About 70 to 80% of our immune system is located just on the other side of the gut lining. This connection is especially relevant in the post-COVID world, as people are becoming more aware of how their lifestyle choices can impact their resilience to pathogens and viruses. Williams also delves into the topic of gluten sensitivity, which is something many of us have heard about but might not fully understand. She explains that gluten is a protein that's hard to digest, especially with the rise of genetically modified foods. This can lead to inflammation and leaky gut, which in turn can affect our mood and mental health. She describes how undigested food particles can pass through the gut lining, triggering an immune response that can lead to a host of issues, including depression and anxiety. But it's not just about what we eat, it's also about how our bodies process food. Williams talks about the importance of stomach acid and how it plays a crucial role in digestion. She mentions that many people are taking medications like PPIs, proton pump inhibitors, that reduce stomach acid, which can lead to poor digestion and nutrient deficiencies. She also highlights the role of microbes in digestion, explaining that they help break down food and produce short-chain fatty acids that are essential for gut health. The conversation then shifts to the topic of weight loss injections like Ozempic. Williams expresses concern about the long-term consequences of using these drugs, which can paralyze the vagus nerve and disrupt the digestive process. She emphasizes that while these injections might offer temporary weight loss, they don't address the underlying issues and can lead to hormonal imbalances and other health problems. Williams stresses the importance of mindset and behavior change, arguing that relying on medications alone won't lead to lasting health improvements. She advocates for smart goal setting and habit tracking to help people become more aware of their behaviors and make conscious choices that support their health goals. The interview also covers the topic of food labels, with Williams offering practical advice on what to look out for. She advises people to avoid foods with long lists of ingredients that sound like a science experiment and to opt for whole foods whenever possible. She also warns about the hidden ingredients in processed foods, such as solvents and anti-foaming agents, which are not required to be listed on labels. Williams shares her insights on oils, recommending whole food oils like avocado and olive oil. She advises against using seed oils, which are highly processed and pro-inflammatory. She also offers tips on cooking with oils, suggesting that people cook at the lowest temperature possible to avoid denaturing the oils. As the interview wraps up, Williams emphasizes the importance of education and mindset change in achieving better health. She believes that by educating people about the impact of their food choices, we can empower them to make healthier decisions. She also mentions the bonus materials included in her course, such as recipe cards, smart goal-setting guides, and EMF blankets, which are designed to support people on their journey to better health. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the BrightLearn podcast. I hope you found this conversation as enlightening and inspiring as I did. Remember, knowledge is power, and by applying what we've learned today, we can truly make a difference in our health and well-being. Don't forget to check out Dr. Williams' course at brightu.com, where you can watch it. And if you're interested in supporting her work, consider purchasing the course to access all the bonus materials. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, take care and be well.
This has been a BrightLearn.ai summary of an interview between Dr. Basima Williams and Mike Adams on March 11, 2025. The full interview is available at brighteon.com, where you can also find podcasts and special reports by Mike Adams and other creators. Visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage of this interview and breaking news on critical stories that will keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.